I like calls. The way it's called is not being by force. Delicious that are in every state. Many of them are full armed, ready to go. Many of them have tons of military veterans, former police who are well trained in how to defend life, liberty, and property. They need to stop. They need to stop. They need to start. If they really ought to, common law assembly, they're telling places where common law assembly is going to actually prize. They prize like, I mean, prize like trial. Prize the government criminal. And
Right.
then
This writing is wrong.
what the common law assembly is called statutory.
Ungodly.
Statutory enforcement. They walk in and remove those from the office. Yes. Okay, your house. That's the place where they imprison them. In other words, answer is absolute force. This will never be solved with discussion. Never. Okay?
No.
Because the people who are doing it are not interested in discussion. They believe that they are the ruler and they will force their will. Just like I said, you don't say they're going to take it out. Well, at what point do you stand up and say, no, you won't. You won't take my house. I will not comply. You will go away, or I will come and get you and put you down, whatever that is. You have to be willing to do that. Everybody's not to wait.
Yeah.
You believe Adolf Hitler could be removed. And today, Operation Victory, they brought all these Nazis in to work for the U.S. government. I wonder why there's such security here.
Yeah.
There is a point in conflict. You have to be willing to forge it. Otherwise, there is absolutely no
I know we get up there.
of surviving. It simply can't be done.
I don't hear you. And you know what they want? They want a great reset. Everything's flat, and they still maintain full control. Where literally we don't own anything anymore. That is the goal, but they are insane psychopaths. And the world is catching on. The World Economic Forum, the House of Rothschild, the House of Rockefeller, the creators of Mythos. You all know Harari, Bill Gates. Their anti-human globalist plan is a part of their new world order that they want to build. They are sick to the psychopaths. And the good news is people are waking up. And I want to play two videos real quick about the moral hazard of how we've gotten here. And if we don't say no, what is going to happen? Because the chickens are coming home to roost. You know, I used to say after 9/11, as I was trying to wake up my colleagues in the Target and the marketing department, buddies of mine, I used to say, look, if they can do what they did here, they're capable of anything. If they can kill 3,000 under this false flag operation, they're capable of anything. Of course, my friends thought I was nuts, because they didn't think it was a false flag operation. They didn't know what that meant. Of course, they didn't represent their work. I understand. But here's the moral hazard. How did we get here? We got here because the central bank reduces our fiat to worthless, while the people who issue the fiat can use it for whatever they want in endless wars. Now, this comes from the New Zealand governor of the Reserve Bank. And listen to this guy joke about how great it is to be a central bank.
The fiscal conflict that appeared. So, very focused on it. We actually fund it ourselves and then work out the dividend we pay. So, we kind of the great physics of being central banking. For money and people believe it. And
it's a great business to be in central banking. We print money and people believe it. You know, Bitcoin fixes this. Maybe that's why Bitcoin is at 50,000. Here's what I wanted to play. If we don't put an end to this and if we don't stand up to tyrannical governments, I don't think it's very far in the future that stuff like this will happen here in this country. And either it will be patriots being hauled off to the education camp, or it will be patriots and other people in pacifists being hauled off and conscripted to wars they want no part of. Because this is what's going on in Ukraine, guys. Middle-aged Ukrainians are being hunted down and forced by conscription into going to war against their will. This is government, guys. You're watching government. This is government. They're just people, but somehow they believe they have the authority to act as tyrants because they're government, they're part of government. This is just so satanic, I can't overstate it. Completely overstate it.
Well, yeah. You know, government is a necessary evil. You simply have to decide if you want to support evil or oppose it. It's a very simple question. Do you support it or you oppose it?
This is
Pick
really
your
important.
side. Everybody takes time and get it on.
That's really important what you just said. There's support evil or you don't. So we can puppet, or I should just say puppet, in our own government, on both sides of the aisle, rhinos, Democrats alike. They are supporting what's going on in Ukraine. They do want another $1 billion in Ukraine. A global center for money laundering, human slavery, child trafficking. It's just an endless cesspit of evil. And that's people in our government that want that. Oh, and by the way, more money for Israel so they can bomb the hell out of Gaza.
And again, let me tell you something. The Constitution for the United States is the supreme law of the land here. The Constitution is a limitation on government. But what it actually is, like a witness in a chair, with the government being the lion. Now, what happens when you take a whip in a chair and put it in the face with the lion? Well, the answer is nothing. The whip in a chair and it takes the lion. Whip in a chair will missing. What's missing is the lion thing. The lion thing that picks up the whip in the chair and wields it and uses it to change the people. In America, frankly, all the world, we are the lions, and we have been sorely missed in our, which is why the government is doing what it's doing. Because we have not stopped. And that's the bottom line. Stop it. You have to participate. Stop it. People have to refuse to fight. And yes, it's a war. It's a war between good and evil. In a war, people are going to get hurt. Some people will die. And I feel horrible about that. I really do. But that's the reality of war. That if you stand up to the people in the government and fight, you might get hurt. How many times has somebody been pulled over, I'm just talking about, and the guy stands in the traffic, the guy ends up being shot dead by the murderous cop. It's happened 4 times in the count. And it's tragic. But unless in a bill, action, just those 3 words, forward, we will not fly. We will not do what you tell us to do. We are king of our own fight. Think about this. You are endowed by your creator. Well, how many of you, show of hands, have been created by the government? You didn't get your rights from the government can never take them away. And if you believe in God, whatever God means, God is the supreme sovereign of the universe.
Yet.
And everybody, Christians, Jews, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhist people, will agree that the Creator is the supreme sovereign of the universe, which means that every one of you is literally part of the royal family.
That's so funny you're going to say that. I was going to joke that no, the supreme sovereign of the universe was Queen Elizabeth and now Charles. Because that's how they view themselves. That's so funny.
But what I'm saying is actually true, and I take it literally. We are all part of the royal family. And all we have to do is embrace that idea.
you're saying
identify
we're part of
as-
God's royal family. That's what you're
Yes.
the creator, the actual sovereign of the universe. God
Yes.
is the creator. The atheists, Satanists don't believe in him. Or in fact, if they're Satanists, they believe in him. They just want to kill God. They think the devil is the fallen angel. They're real God. These are people need to understand this. A lot of these people in government, a lot of these people in corporations at the World Economic Forum, they're not atheists. They're Satanists. And they want to topple God. They want to topple the authority of God. Of course makes sense as to why they're trying to instill human rights. And this is the crux of the whole fight. And by the way, one last thing. I'm not done. Is we are the lion tamers. Yeah, I agree with you. Guess what? In my naivete, I show up at that city council meeting with my wife. It's a street packed with cars. We walk in, there's a turnout. I'm thinking, oh, cool. This is actually resonating with people. They're going to take down an incident. No, I'm the only one who got up and had a problem with it. And there were only about 4 people that got up and spoke at all. So, there are no lion tamers.
No. Let me tell you a story. Remember, for a short while, living near my cousin, Montrose, Colorado. I was just there temporarily. While I was there, something happened. A couple of cop cars were racing each other on local streets. And one of them ended up killing a 16-year-old. Horrible situation. Nothing was being
Joe
done
Bank,
about it.
dude.
So I made a big deal with local. It was council. Montrose was part of the council here. And the council. No, wait. I got on the agenda, and it's impressive with who was responsible for what happened to this 16-year-old youth. And he got on the agenda. The place was packed. People inside and outside, standing all over the place. It's never been like, I made an issue, and this is what happened. So, when it came time to address the issue, the mayor had taken 10 minutes for this issue. So, I stood up and I said what I had to say. And then my administrative director stood up and said what she had to say. Then the police chief stood up and said what he had to say. And then the assistant police stood up and said what he had to say. And after the 4 of us had stood up and said their stuff, the mayor asked if anybody else has anything else.
Shit! Motherfucker. Whatever, dude. Motherfucker, dude. We're gonna put me.
And in my own mind, that's
Of course.
exactly what you just said about.
Can I get that?
The
The
mayor was
hustle.
about to respond when suddenly one person drifted out of the room. One person, the very back of the room, raised his hand and said,
Get up there.
something to the He stood up and spoke about a time when the cops went over to his house and violated him and
Oh,
were
come on.
aggressive and belligerent. He just told the whole
You
story.
fucking motherfucker, dude.
And then he said, and then
Oh, yeah, they put it right freaking there. Okay, you fucking assholes.
and she started to tell her story.
Those are fucking assholes.
An hour and a half
Why
later,
the hell would you
they
put
were
that there?
still
Oh.
going. They could finally stop it. The entire room turned into an attack on the cops for what they were doing. And they didn't speak. So I tell you the story because
Get up.
when you, John, stand up, say what you say, what you would say, you're planting a seed. I guarantee the seed will take, maybe not right there, maybe not right now, but I guarantee to let that come thinking about what you said. And at some point, somebody say, wait, I have to say. Never doubt that.
All right, well, we shall see. I think they're going to fast track this thing, and I will be going to your hearings, see how this thing plays out. Perhaps maybe I'll even take them on, but I will look up those state taxes.
Please.
See what authority they claim to be giving them. This, I find it interesting. That's that old knock, knock, knock on the door. The stranger, you answer your door, and the stranger says, "Yeah, hey, my name's Jack Smith. I haven't seen the president. No. My name's Jack Smith. You owe me $10,000. I owe you $10,000 for what? Well, because, you know, I don't like the color of your house. It's a bad example, but read the contract. I don't know you. Screw off. But these people who work for government, they think because they work for government, they've got all the authority in the world. Just like Jack Smith, bigger front door. I don't want to shut up.
Well, as are many people, you last year when I they wouldn't have the cab. Okay, instead of taking the cab, I stood up, I stood my ground. I went on shows, yours. I went on shows all over the world. I created internet incidents, and it got so bad that finally, the Minister of Health, started the whole mess. Finally, said, "Oh no, we're going to let them." Because I would not comply, and I would not act him. You know, something could have happened. But something bad could have happened. Someday something bad may happen to me because I stand up. But if you comply, then you have nothing left. You're still giving up your freedom willingly. You know, and God made you free to give up His gift so easily. It's terrible, terrible.
No, because if you comply, you already lost. So you have no fight in you, still willing to comply with any of this stuff. Whether it's the tyranny of masking, or the tyranny of the bioweapon masquerading as a vaccine, or the tyranny of taxation without representation, or the tyranny of just assessment, random assessments because they say the roads need to be repaired for your house. My roads don't need it. Right? They use blacktop. That shouldn't cost $3,550 to in front of my house. It's just mad. All right. Hey, I appreciate the conversation today. To remind people how they can find your great show. You know, I know we're looking at freedomradio.us. Right?
freedomradio.us, the website, tremendous website. Up there. Various products and services that I offer. Yeah. I through and successful common law clear trust organization out there. 30 years, but never had a success. Ever. It wraps an ironclad wall of protection around property rights. There are a number of other services, products.
Oh,
books,
fucking shield.
DVDs, all kinds of stuff. I did a 10-hour seminar. Seminar. Check the website out. Radio.com. Call us. 888 385 888 853. And we'd love to hear from you. Tremendous amount of stuff. You really can live free from government. You really can do things to protect yourself and your family from the evil that is government. You really can. No kidding. I'm an example, but I'm not the only. So please, don't comply. Stop obeying. Stop acting like subjects. Crazy. You're royal. You're royalty as a child of the Creator. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Tom. It's always a great show.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Thank you. I appreciate the advice and the commentary. I appreciate the expertise in the area. And, you know, it reminds me so much of what Christopher James and Warrior calls produce the contract, right? We're not slaves. They think we are. They treat us like we are. But ask them to produce the contract. And therefore, tell them to bugger off. Yes, it's been Brent Johnson. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll remind you every single day for free. Find us for free. Propaganda and all of this. Mockingbird, mainstream media, CIA lies. That's report.com. God bless you and yours.
I would have and find a time or public and but one of the things we have a rate that artists during hyperinflation denial about that day by second. Then you had Rod non-binary website. Then pedophiles, those who had sex with him. And they ended up having worked together. The communists were the perversion on the complete. And we're talking about modern history, but go back to perversion, hate, unbearable.
Get down, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. No mask, no problem.
Program officer clients at Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation, while previously running research programs at University of Oregon, University of Arizona. She has served on the National Science Foundation Biological Directorate Advisory
Survivor, knocked down, got back up.
2004. Period of public development.
4 kills.